Hi, my name's Gwen, and I'm going to be teaching the Yoga for Strength class. This is 45 minutes, and if you would like to use blocks, have them handy. Otherwise, all you need is your mat, and let's come to a comfortable seated pose and begin. All right, we're going to come to a comfortable seated position. At first, lift up nice and tall. Open through the chest, let the shoulders roll back, and then lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Take a moment here, and then drop your chin to your chest. Let the head hang. Breathe in, breathe out, and then roll to the left shoulder. Let the head hang, and then come back. Feel the chin, the neck stretch a little bit as you roll your head back. And then come back to the left, drop your chin down, and then go over to the right and back. And then right, front, left, back, and left, front, right, back. Come back to center. Then bring your hands behind your back. Lace your fingers together and roll the shoulders back. Straighten the elbows. Press the knuckles down towards the mat. Get really long through the spine. Inhale and exhale. And turn, looking over your left shoulder as far as you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then come back to center. And then turn, looking over the right shoulder. You may notice one side, there's a little more resistance than the other, and that's natural. It's just how we're made. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. And come back to center. Let's inhale and sweep your arms up. Get really long through the side. Let's reach to the ceiling, side to side, really stretching those side ribs. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then come forward. Bring your hands down. Your hands are shoulders width apart. It doesn't matter how far forward you're coming, but you want to have your hands resting either on the mat or you can let them rest on your thighs. So come forward. Let the head relax. Feel the tailbone sinking towards the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Now let's bring your hands wider than your shoulders. And we're going to slide side to side, just really stretching through the side body. One breath to one side, center, and another breath to the other. Center, breathe, center, breathe, and center, breathe, center, and breathe. And then walk your hands back in. Get long, breathe in, breathe out. Extend your right arm up. Get really long. Bring your left hand to the mat beside you. We're going to come down on your forearm if you can. If you can't come all the way to the forearm, just walk the hand out as far as it'll go. So you're either here or down here, and you're reaching, lengthening through the side body, still keeping this right hip planted on the mat, getting long through the ribs. Breathe in, breathe out, and again, and one more. And then come back up, extend your left arm up, get long, and lean into the right side. Breathe deeply. One more big breath, and come up. Big deep breath. And let's come on to all fours in the tabletop. Take a moment. Inhale and extend the right leg and left arm. Get really long. And let's bring the elbow to the knee and reach. Elbow to knee and reach. Elbow to knee and reach. And one more. And reach. And release. Left leg long, right arm, and elbow to knee, reach, elbow to knee, reach, and again, and reach, and release. Shift your hips side to side, tuck your toes in, and let's lift into downward dog. Send the weight back into your legs. So look at your feet. You want to plant your feet shoulders width apart. Sink your heels down. Pull your weight away from your wrist. Let the head hang. Knees can be soft. And rotate your ankle bones outward. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. And again. Now inhale and let's extend the right leg up. Get nice and high. Then bend the knee. Turn your right knee up. Aim your right heel towards the left hip. Look under your right arm. Nice big stretch here. Breathe in and out. In and out. One more. And now come forward with the knee towards your nose. And then extend it up. And then come into plank, bringing the knee to the elbow. And reach up. Knee to nose. And up. Knee to elbow. And up. Knee to nose. And up. And knee to elbow. And up. And release. Pedal in place. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knee. Rotate. Open through the left side, the left hip. Aim your heel towards your right hip. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more. And then come center. Bring your knee towards your nose. And up. Knee to left elbow. And up. Knee to nose. And up. Knee to elbow. And up. Knee to nose. And up. And elbow. And up. And release. And walk in place. Big deep breath. Let's lift the right leg up again. And sweep your right foot forward between your hands, coming into a runner's lunge. Sinking through, bending the front knee. Sinking through the hips. Your hands can be, you can use blocks here if you like. And you can have them any height. You can have your hands on blocks. Or you can have your hands flat or up on your fist. Sink through the hips. Look ahead. Breathe in. One more breath. And let's plant your left hand down and turn to the right. Extend the right arm up. Squeeze your inner thighs towards the middle. And breathe in and up. In and out. Big breath. One more. And release. And then lower the left knee to the mat. We're going to straighten the front leg so that you can flex your foot, stack your left hip above the left knee, and you're really pulling back through the right hip. Bow forward, aim your head forward, and then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bow into the leg. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, bow into the leg. Inhale, flatten. One more. Exhale. Inhale up. And bend the knee. Lift up. Take a breath. And if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, you can walk your right foot over a couple inches to the right. This will broaden your base and give you a little more feeling of security here. You're also squeezing the inner thighs towards the midline. We're going to link the thumbs together and resist pulling them apart. So reach up, resist pulling the thumbs apart, point your fingers to the back wall and get long through the ribs, and then send your hips forward and create a little back bend. Point your fingers back, shoulders back, heart forward. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath and release. And let's turn. Bring your right hand to your hip, left hand to the knee. We'll start here. Square your shoulders up with the long edge of your mat. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And then let's bring the left elbow down, palms together, hands to your heart, and twist. Look over your shoulder. One more big breath. And release. Bring your hands down to the mat. Tuck your back foot in and let's sweep that right leg back and up. Get really long and release. Pedal the feet, wiggle the hips. Lift your left leg up. Sweep that left foot forward between your hands. Come into your low lunge, sinking through, sending the heart forward, breathing in. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And then let's flatten the hand and turn to your left. Extend the left arm up. Stack the shoulder over the right. Look up at your hand. And then release. Take a breath. Lower the right knee. So again, we're sliding back. You want to stack your hip above the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Flex your foot. You pull through that left hip. You want to try to keep your hip bones even. Bow forward over the left leg. Then inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, bow into it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow into it. Inhale, lift. And one more. Exhale, bow into it. And inhale, lift. Bend the knee and lift up. If you feel kind of wobbly, walk your foot over a couple of inches to the left. Link your thumbs together and reach up. Get real long here. Resist pulling the thumbs apart. Send the heart forward, shoulders back. Breathe in, breathe out. One more big breath. And then release. We're turning to the left. Start out with your hand at the knee. The left hand at your hip, look over your left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. And then if you want, you can bring the elbow down, palms together, hand to your heart. Look over your left shoulder. Down. Take a breath. Put your weight in your hands and lift the back knee and sweep that left leg up and come back into downward dog. Shift the hips side to side and relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Lift up halfway. And then walk your feet out about as wide as the mat. Knees are bent, clasp your hands to the opposite elbow, and let's just gently sway side to side. Come back to center, lift up halfway, walk your feet in, heel toe it, and sweep the arms out and up. Hands down to your heart. Okay, sun salutation A. Standing with your feet right underneath your hip bones. And let's reach up. Big deep breath. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hop or step into plank. Lower to the mat. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, downward dog. Send the weight back into the legs. Sink through the hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And then step forward. Lift up halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hop or step back into plank. Lower to the mat. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, downward dog. Walk your feet forward, sink your hips back. Breathe in, breathe out. Continuing to breathe deeply. And then let's step forward. Lift up halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Lift up halfway. Hop or step. Lower to the mat. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, downward dog. Sink back. Breathe deep. Then inhale, step to the front of the mat. Lift up halfway. Bow forward. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, we're coming into sun salutation B. Sink through the hips, come into chair pose. And then exhale, bow forward. Lift up halfway. Hop or step into plank. Lower to the mat. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, downward dog. Let's bring your right foot forward. Turn your left foot out. Lift into warrior one. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Windmill the arms forward. Step back. Lower to the mat. Curl up. Downward dog. Turn your right foot out. Bring your left foot forward. Warrior one. One breath. Warrior two. One breath. Peaceful warrior. One breath. Windmill the arms forward. Step back. Lower to the mat. Curl up. Downward dog. Take a big breath. Inhale, step forward. Lift up halfway. Bow forward again. Reach out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Big deep breath, relax for a few moments. And let's come into a wide stance facing the right side of your mat. Your feet are 3.5 to 4 feet apart. They are parallel. If you're not sure, you want to think about a yardstick. You should be able to get a yardstick at least between your feet. We're coming forward and we're bending from the hip crease. This is where the thigh bone meets the hip bone. So when you bend there, you want to send your bum back, heart forward. Come down and relax through the upper body. If your hands reach the mat, bring them shoulders width between the feet. If they don't reach the mat, clasp your hands to the opposite elbow. Knees are soft. You can bend them a little or a lot, whatever feels good here. Work your breath. Inhale and exhale. Once you're in position, you can walk your feet out a little more if you want. Bringing the head however close it goes to the mat. Work your breath. Inhale and exhale. Couple more deep breaths. And then inhale and walk your hands forward. So we're going to walk your hands over to the right ankle, holding on to the right foot or the ankle. Bow into your right leg. Breathe strongly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Walk over to the left leg. Hold on to the ankle or the foot. Send your chest to the leg. Breathe strong. And then release. Come back to center. Walk your feet back in heel toe once or twice. So heel toe, stop. Hands to your hips and float up. Take a breath. And let's roll your shoulders back, clasping your hands behind your back. If you can't clasp your hands together, you can always hold a strap or a towel, something you might have handy, and hold on to that. So you're rolling the shoulders back and you're lifting the hands away from the hips. So you want to create what we call a little back bend here with the shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Look up for a moment. A couple breaths in this position, and then bend your knees. And let's bow forward, bringing the arms up and over. Let gravity do the work. Never force this. Again, just let the weight of the arms and gravity bring the arms up however far they're going to go. Let your breath go soft. It's hard to breathe deep in this position, so just be relaxed in your breath. Let the knees be soft, kind of hang loose. If you want to move around a little bit, feel free. And then inhale. Soften the knees, press through the big toes, and gently roll up. Come all the way up. And shake it out. Now turn if you're facing me, it'll be your left foot. You're going to turn your left foot towards the back of your mat. And turn your right foot in about 45 degrees. Now arms are in T-pose, so the hips and chest are still in line with this long edge of your mat. Your arms are in T-pose. We're going into triangle pose. Let your right hip kind of sway out so it sort of shifts upward, and you're reaching that left arm to the back wall. And then lean into this, bringing the left hand to the inside of the leg. Anywhere. You can be right here. This is your pose. This is absolutely fine. Here, here, or all the way down. Wherever you are, try to keep your head even with your spine. It's real tempting to let the head drop like an apple from a tree, but you want to keep it even. Keep that the muscles active in your neck. And then reach up, look up at your hand, try to keep the extended arm, that'll be your right arm, your right shoulder stacked over your left. Breathe strongly. One more deep breath. And then inhale and come up and relax your arms. Relax for a moment. So let's bend the left knee. Point the knee in the same direction as your middle toes. Take a few deep breaths here. And then place your left forearm to rest above your knee so it's perpendicular to your thigh. Your hips and chest are still open, and you're creating a diagonal line from your right heel up through the side body, through the arm. The arm is alongside your right ear. Keep working with that breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to come into what we call a half bind here by bringing this top arm around. If you can, reach for the left thigh. If that's not happening, that's fine, but try your best. See if you can reach the thigh and roll the shoulder back. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And release. Now spin your feet around. So your right foot is pointing forward. Your right knee is going in the same direction as your middle toes. Left foot turns in, hips and chest, long edge of the mat. Big deep breath, straighten the leg. Arms in T-pose. Reach to the front. Let that left hip sway out. Get long through the lower ribs. And then tilt. Bring your hand down where you want it to go. Press the back of the hand into the leg. And look up at your left hand. Find that breath. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, come up, relax your arms, bend your knee. Now bring your right forearm to the right above the right knee. Hips and chest are still open, and let's extend the left arm by your left ear and try to create that nice straight diagonal line from your heel to your hand. Now we're going to bring the top arm behind and reach around for your right thigh. Roll the shoulder back, look over the left shoulder. One more deep breath and release. Come back up and head, let's step to the front of the mat. So let's inhale and reach up and bow forward. Lift up halfway and step back into plank. From plank, we're going to come down to forearm plank. So come to your knees first. Come onto your forearms. Your forearms are parallel. Palms are flat. Extend the legs back and come into forearm plank. You want to be in a fairly straight line here. You're pressing through the heels and you're letting the shoulders get wide. And you're breathing in, breathing out. Now this can be a difficult pose. You can also rest if you need to, drop your knees if you need to, and then come back up and work up to it. Keep working the breath, inhale and exhale. But if you work on this, you sometimes can find that little sweet spot where you're pressing through the heels, pulling the muscles around your belly button in, and letting the shoulders sort of get really wide. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath, and then lower your knees. Come down to your belly, make a pillow, rest your head, turn your head to one side, and relax. Let's inhale, take a breath, and then lift your head to the other side. And then slide your hands back, palms up. Bring your forehead to the mat and lift the right arm up, the left leg, and lift your head. Get as much lift as you can. So you're really pressing through that left arm and the right leg. Breathe strongly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And release. Take a breath. And then lift the right leg up and the left arm and lift your head. And release. And then bend your knees. Let's wave your legs side to side like windshield wipers. Get just a little bit of a stretch here through the low back. A little massage through the quadriceps, the front of your thighs. Come back to center and then reach back. Find your ankles. Now, if you can't reach your ankles, you just reach your hands back and lift. Otherwise, you're holding on to the ankles and you inhale and lift. You're pushing those ankles away. That helps to get more of a lift through the chest, through the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. This is called bow pose. And release. Bring your hands back under your shoulders and let's lift into tabletop. Walk your knees forward, walk your hands back and come up so that you're on your knees. Take a breath. Inhale. And let's tuck your toes in. So we're turning and we're looking at the right corner of your mat. You want to line that up with the center of your chest. You're going to reach your right hand back, holding onto your foot. If you can't reach your foot, bring your hand to your glute or your thigh, whatever you can reach. Extend the left arm up. Bring that arm back by your ear. Send your hip bones towards the right corner of your mat, and then reach back however far you can, looking up at your arm. Breathe deeply. One more big breath, and come back up. Same action, center your chest with the left corner of your mat. Bring your left hand back to your heel, your thigh, or your glute, and extend the right arm up. Right arm is by the right ear. Hips forward, Shoulders back. Look up. And then inhale, come back up, and relax. Okay, we're going to come into a modified version of camel pose, and that one involves bringing your hands back and supporting your back. You want to have the heel of your hand pressing towards the middle of your back. Your fingers can go out to the side, or they can go straight up. It really depends on what your wrists allow you to do. So you can bring your hands, fingers pointing up, or you can have fingers pointing out. You choose where you want to be, and then you squeeze your elbows together. So you're getting a lift, a bit of a lift through the back, and hips forward, shoulders back, look up. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath. And then gently come back up. Shake the hands out, relax a little bit. So you can repeat what we just did, or this time you can reach back and grab hold of the ankles or the heels. So either hands are here, here, or reaching back. If you're grabbing for your heels, send the shoulders back, the heart forward, press through the balls of the feet. That gives you a little more leverage with the hips. Let the head drop back. Inhale and exhale. And release. Come back up. Now what really feels good after the whole camel series is child's pose. So bring your knees wide, relax your feet, sink your bum back. You have two options. You can extend your arms forward with the hands, palms down, or you can bring the arms back by your side with the palms up. You decide which one you want. They both are pretty yummy poses. Sink your bum back, relax, and breathe deep. One more deep breath. Bring your hands forward. Inhale, lift your head. And let's walk your feet, or your knees forward, and extend your legs out in front. Shake through the legs. Take a big, deep breath. All right, we're going into a forward fold. So find your sit bones, move the glutes out of the way. Get long through the side body. Flex your feet. Exhale, come forward. Hold on to something. You can use your strap or a towel. Aim your chest forward. Drop your chin. Relax through the neck. One more deep breath, and then inhale, come back up. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, we're going to come into a wide angle position. And when you come into this, you want your legs as wide as they'll go, and then you're going to roll your thighs in. And again, whenever we go into a forward fold, we're bowing forward. So we're going to come forward, walk the hands as far forward as you can, get long through the back, And then walk the hands wide, wider than your shoulders. I like to dig my heels in, so dig your heels in, let the head drop, breathe in, breathe out. Just relax for a few moments. Just let gravity work with the weight of your body. And then shift your weight side to side. And then come back to center. Big deep breath, walk the hands back in. And let's bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Your right leg is out to the side. Bring the left foot in. Now we're going to turn and take your right hand and grab your left knee, lowering your right shoulder towards the right leg. So you twist a little bit, lower towards the leg, and extend your left arm by your left ear. So you're reaching towards the foot. You're getting really long through the side ribs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And if you can't reach your foot, you just extend the arm by the ear. Breathing in, breathing out. Extend your left leg out, bring your right foot to the inside. Take your left hand to your right knee, twist, and lean that left shoulder towards the left leg. Reach the right arm towards the left foot. So you're twisting and bending. Work your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale and come back up. Very good. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Draw your heels in. Place your fingers around your toes. You are pressing the outer edge of your foot down into the mat. So get nice and tall, nice and long. Come forward. Send the heart forward. Drop your chin. Relax the back of the head. This is called bound ankle or Baddha Konasana. The point of this is that you're aiming the knees right and left and really firing up through the inner thighs. One more breath. And then come back up. Bring your knees up. And let's lie back on the mat. Hug your knees in. Rock a little bit, side to side. Drop your knees to the left. Extend the right arm out. Nice big stretch. Let yourself melt. Breathe in, breathe out. And then come back to center. Drop your knees to the right. Look to your left. And again, just take a few breaths as you melt into the mat. And then come back to center. Big deep breath. And lower the feet. Let's inhale and exhale. Right knee to your chest. Straighten the left leg out. Extend the right leg out. Point and flex. Point and flex. Make circles through the ankle. Reverse. And forehead towards your leg. back of the knee. Pull the leg towards you. Point, flex, point, and flex. Circles. And reverse. And then bring your forehead close to the leg. Let's get ready for Shavasana, our deep relaxation. Allow yourself to settle into the mat. If you want to bend your knees, you can bend your knees and let your knees tilt in. If you prefer to have your legs straight, that's fine. Or you can turn to your side and rest on your side. So you decide where you want to be. Palms can be up or down, whatever feels good. Allow the head to sink into the mat. Let your shoulders sink away from the ears. Feel the back body. Feel the pressure of your shoulder blades in the mat. Feel your hips. Just allow yourself to surrender, to give up to the mat. Let your breath go soft and natural. And let all the sounds that you hear take you deeper and deeper. Keep working with that breath for just a few moments more. Inhaling deeply, exhaling slowly. Inhale deep, exhale slow. And then let the breath go. Let it go soft and easy. Allow yourself to surrender. Let it go of all that does not serve you. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Again, take a deeper breath, and let's turn to your side and gently come up to a seated pose.